name is Shweta Sekhon and I'm Miss Universe Malaysia 2019. So I'm here today to guide all of you on how we can style our sari in 3 different ways. Are you excited? Let's do this. Style 1 is the traditional sari that we usually see all the ladies wear. You gotta make sure you have a matching skirt which matches the cloth. So I've already put on my inner skirt because this would help you when you tie up your sari. And then you have to go to the end of your cloth when you see it like this. You tie a tight knot like this because this is going to be your center point. And the next thing, a very important point, is your pleats. And how do we work on pleats is, you got to make sure when you make pleats of your sari, the bigger the better. So how you do your pleats is, you got to play with your thumb and your third finger. So it has to be from outside to inside. Outside to inside. Okay? And then it forms up, it becomes like this. So we will go back to step 1, which was, remember the knot that I said earlier? So this knot, you gotta make sure it's at your spine, at the back. So that spine is gonna be your mark. And stand a feet apart, put it at the back, at the spine, stuff it in your skirt, and then you take 1 turn. So I've already skipped the step of making the pleat. Like I said, don't forget, from outside to inside. So your navel is going to be the spot of where you put your pleats in. So you arrange your pleats properly, and then you go according to your height. As you can see, I have my heels on. I'm going to adjust it according to the height of my heels, and then you put it into the skirt. So for your veil as well, you got to make the pleats again. So as you can see, I've already made the pleats. So make sure you arrange them one by one. You hold it. Alright. Then you take another curl. You go another round. You make another circle. And then you arrange it according to your height. The longer your veil, the taller you look. So if you want to look taller, make sure your veil is longer. And now it's time for us to adjust, because I think you can see roughly the sari is already done. So what you got to do is, can you see the remaining cloths here? We don't want it to be hanging like this. We want it to be all tight. So you push it all to the back, because trust me, your back is all covered. So you take this cloth, you pull it as tight as you can. You adjust it all over here. It's up to you whether you want to cover or you don't want to cover, but I like covering it, so you adjust it properly and you got your sari. So this is the typical traditional sari, alright, what we see normally, all the ladies wearing. So yeah, this is look 1. We're done with the sari. The style 2 is pretty easy because we have already done the hard part, which was the knot, the pleats. So this second one, we call it the Gujarati look. It's from another part of India. So what you gotta do is, basically, you remove the veil, and we actually call it pallu in our language. In my mother tongue, in Punjabi, we call it pallu, so which is called the veil. So what you gotta do is very easy. You just take it to your right. So like I said earlier, if you want to look tall, your veil has to be long, right? But for Gujarati, it's different. You got to make it short. So it has to be, the shorter, the better. So what I will do is, we had a pin earlier. So you remove your pin. So you have a pin. And then you take your last pleat over here. And then you just pull it. And then you pin it up to your blouse. You're good to go. This is style 2. I call it the modern sari, and this is actually my favorite go-to look. It's called the jumpsuit sari. So basically you have your whole entire cloth, as you see here. So to make this look, I would say, put a quarter of your sari cloth to your left. What you're going to do is take the cloth, and tie your double knot. So knot 1, knot 2, tight. And then you put it in your pants. So you can either put on your skinny jeans, or if you have any palazzo pants that you like, you can use that as well. And then you go, remember the left cloth? So you carry the whole entire cloth and you go through. Make sure it goes underneath your leg. All right? So you gotta adjust it. And then you find the end of your cloth. Go to this. And then here comes my favorite part, making the pleats. So like I said earlier, out to in. So you do that. You adjust your pleats. So you gotta stand straight. You hold the cloth, and whatever that's remaining, you put it all in your pants at the back. So that's what's gonna be happening here as well. So you have your left leg all settled and sorted. And then you go to your right remaining cloth. So you carry all of these, go through your leg at the back. So you gotta just adjust the cloth. So the same thing for here. Go to the edge, make your pleats again. Remember, out, in, out. Okay, so this is actually your wheel. So what you're gonna do is pull it all over and adjust your pants. Just adjust it. Alright, so this is the basic look, but what I would suggest is if you want to have this kind of look, it's not a must for you to be wearing a sari blouse like what I have put on. You can either have a crop top or even an off-shoulder top to complete the whole entire jumpsuit look. I usually put on a belt because when you have curves, ladies, you want to show them off as well. So you can just put on the belt. Yeah, it looks pretty amazing as well, right? So yeah, this is a modernized version of a jumpsuit sari. So here are my 3 go-to looks when I tie up a sari. So do tell me which is your favorite and do attempt one. You never know how it might end up. So thank you so much for watching and lots of love.